What if the smallest camera you could slip into your pocket had the power to capture footage that feels like it came from a professional setup? Would you trust it on your next trip, or would you stick with the bulkier, proven gear? DJI is about to test that question with the Osmo Nano, and while the official reveal is scheduled for September 23rd, leaks are already painting a very vivid picture. Stick with me until the end, because this story is about more than specs. It's about whether a tiny, modular design can truly replace the heavy hitters we've grown to rely on. Now here's the thing, DJI itself has confirmed the date with a teaser called On the Moment. That means this launch is real, not just rumor. And on top of that, we've seen detailed leak sheets and even retail images floating around that make the Nano feel less like a mystery and more like a product we read about to get our hands on. What makes this so interesting is the claim that the Nano borrows serious hardware from the Action 5 Pro, DJI's current flagship action camera. If that turns out to be true, the Nano could change the way a lot of us think about small form factor devices. At the heart of this story is the sensor. The Action 5 Pro uses a 1/1.3-inch sensor, which is fairly large for an action camera. It delivers roughly 13.5 stops of dynamic range, great low light performance, strong highlight control, and colors that can really be pushed in post. The leak suggests that DJI has managed to fit the same class of sensor inside the Nano, which is shocking when you think about the size difference. Imagine being able to wear a tiny magnet-mounted camera that still delivers images with pro-level depth and clarity. That's the promise on paper, and it's bold. Of course, it's never just about sensor size. Thermals, lens design, processing power, and noise handling matter just as much. Until the final numbers are out, it's wise to stay cautiously optimistic. When it comes to video, the Action 5 Pro is already a proven powerhouse. It shoots 4K at high frame rates, offers professional color profiles, and can maintain top performance even during long shoots. The Nano, according to leaks, will also support 4K and several high frame rate options, but nobody is sure yet if it can sustain the demanding 4K at 120 frames per second that the Pro can handle. That means the Nano could be excellent for vlogging, travel, and quick pop clips, but serious slow-motion creators may still lean toward the bigger Pro. Stabilization is another big part of DJI's DNA. The Action 5 Pro shows off the company's rocksteady and horizontal steady modes beautifully, giving you smooth, gimbal-like footage even when you're moving fast. The Nano is rumored to include similar stabilization features, but again, small size means less space for cooling and smaller batteries. That could limit how long high-performance stabilization runs before thermal throttling or battery drain cuts in. It will likely be more than good enough for casual creators, but we'll have to wait for real tests to see how it holds up under stress. Battery life is one of the biggest trade-offs here. The Action 5 Pro can run for hours under the right settings, making it a reliable option for long trips or events. The Nano, from what's being reported, may last around an hour on its own, or longer when paired with add-on display or battery modules. And that's the theme with the Nano, flexibility. You can run it light and stealthy for short clips, or snap on accessories when you need endurance. But out of the box, it won't match the Pro for long continuous shooting. Design is where the Nano really shines. It's compact, magnet-friendly, with a detachable display. That means it can be worn easily, tucked into odd angles, or mounted in places larger cameras just won't fit. For hybrid creators who move between drones, chest rigs, and handheld work, this modular approach could be a dream. But there's a catch. The Pro is tougher, more rugged, and waterproof to greater depths. The Nano will probably handle rain and splashes, but not the same intense environments the Pro can survive. Price leaks suggest the Nano will come into storage trims, 64GB and 128. The pricing places it in an interesting middle ground. It will cost more than basic hobby cams, but less than flagship models. Perfect for creators who want better image quality and portability without paying the highest tier price. The Action 5 Pro, of course, sits higher, but it's backed by proven durability and professional features. So which way should you lean? If portability, ease, and modular creativity are your top priorities, the Nano could be the perfect fit. If you need long, demanding shoots in tough conditions, the Action 5 Pro is still the safer bet. My advice: wait for hands-on reviews. Leaks are exciting, but real-world tests tell the full story. Now I want to hear from you. Do you value portability more than endurance, or do you want a camera that can handle anything you throw at it? Drop your thoughts below, and let's talk about how you'd use a camera like this. Thanks for sticking around until the end. Make sure you're here when the Nano officially launches, because that's when we lines really see if it's the little camera that could. Until then, stay curious, stay creative, and own your moment.